UAT, User Acceptance Testing. User acceptance testing means end users verifying the software. UAT verifies the business functionality of the software. In other words, UAT verifies whether software works for the user, that is, whether the user accepts how the software solves a problem. So, as a business analyst, you will act as a bridge between the client and the IT team, performing the UAT and reporting bugs for the issue tracking. You will work on data conditioning, creating new test plans, test cases based on their user roles and practice areas in case of a revised test plan. How do you manage those defects? You document those issues or bugs, assign the defects to a resource to fix, and track that progress. That's how you manage those defects. And as in the previous section, we have already discussed on, we have some defect tracking tools like Jira and HPALM. And how will we help the UAT users test effectively? So by involving the right super users, the right SMEs, team members as the UAT testers, right from the initial requirements, prioritization stage, this helps them understand project priorities and set expectations. Before we start UAT, the user needs to be trained in how to use the system. So we provide them with the navigation and outline the navigation items. Providing them with enough test data for testing in addition to creating data will be very crucial for effective testing. Also help the testers understand when to mark test cases passed or failed. During testing, making sure someone from the project team is available to answer the UAT test questions. Since the UAT environment is a clone of the production environment, when you have all the data uploaded, this provides the testers the ability to preview their future production platform. It provides a great opportunity to verify and validate and see how the system is working. So after completion of UAT, that is user acceptance testing, it will be time for the preparation for the deployment to the production. And let's talk about the testing in sandbox. Usually, you test the inside of various types of sandboxes from Salesforce. And depending on your org setup, you will have limits to how many of these types of sandboxes that you have. So some will have data in them, some will not. You will have to account for getting what data is inside of those sandboxes. So I will link you to this help article, sandbox types and templates, and we will also see how the sandboxes types are and how the templates are in the other lesson. So this gives you an idea of the different types of sandboxes that are out of there, and also let's talk which talks about the various types of sandboxes. Ideally, for full testing, we will want a full sandbox because that is intended to be used as a testing environment. The good thing about the full sandbox is that it supports the performance testing, the load testing in staging, and the main point about a full sandbox, it is the replica of your production org. So it includes all the data. So this gives you an idea of the amount of data that you are dealing with.